Hello, welcome. Jesus. Welcome back to my channel again. I know I haven't been uploading since I haven't been busy at all. Not really, but it's just those days I just didn't feel like recording because you gotta think of things to vlog. Like, what am I gonna vlog? You gotta think of it. So I decided to do a few things. I decided to just talk about some things that's been going on. Nothing's really been going on, but yeah. Just been watching a few videos. Been watching a lot of videos today, actually. Been watching some videos. I've been watching Spaz Boys Comedy. If you don't know who they are, they're a channel who has not many subscribers. I think they're like somewhere in K, 200 and some K. I can't remember, but still, they're a good channel. Subscribe to them. They're funny. I've been watching a series of them doing the bots thing, or they talk to bots. If you don't know who Evie is, you talk to her, she responds. He's very creepy, but Spaz Boys Comedy. It's two members in the channel. It's an old dude, and it's his son, Spaz Kid. What was his name? Chris. I think his name's Chris. I think the old guy's name is Chris. I can't remember, but I've been watching them play SimSimmy, and boy, is he funny. Perverted. He's so perverted. He really is. He's just so funny. Just the reactions that old guy does is so funny. Go check him out. He's hilarious. SimSimmy is nasty, but it's just the reactions that the guy does. It's so funny. And Spaz Kid is so cool. So funny. Oh, I love them. I love them both. It's a good channel. Oh, my stomach hurts, and I worked out yesterday. I've been doing a bit of sit-ups yesterday, and boy, did my abs hurt so bad. They still hurt. It's because I tore the muscles there. They've been trying to repair, and laughing. Oh, it hurts so bad, but it was worth it. And I've been watching some Friday the 13th, the game. A little bit of that. I haven't played the game yet. Oh boy, do I really want to play that game. I've been a fan of Friday the 13th ever since I've heard of it. I didn't watch it until 2018. That was last year, but I've been watching the movie. I've been watching the movie since. I haven't watched the New Blood yet. I have, but I'm on the New Blood though. I haven't watched it yet, but I have to watch that again. All of them are good. All the movies from Paramount are the best, in my opinion. The other ones are good. I like the 2009 reboot that they made. That was a good one. A lot of nudity in that one. It's a lot of there is nudity in those movies, but still good. Still good movies. I like the kills though. But anyhow. But I really want the game. It's so good. If you have played the game, you're lucky. It's so good. I just really want the game. I don't have a PS4, and that's the only way to get it. Or an Xbox. Excuse me. I can get a PC for it, but I don't have a PC. I don't have an Xbox. I don't have a PS4. All I have in the house is basically just a PS3, which glitches and freezes on me. I haven't played it in a while. And all I have is a Wii that's worked for over 4 years and still works. So that's all I have. And yeah, I don't really play the Wii that much. Yeah, I just don't play it much. But I still play it, but not much. I know I'm a 17-year-old guy who still has a Wii, Nintendo Wii. It still works. It's been working for more than 4 years. It's like, wow. And usually they stop working for 4 years. But nope, they work. It still works. Sometimes it has freezed on me before, but overall, still works. I'll do anything to get a PS4 just to play Friday the 13th, the game. So good. You can't play every Jason in the game, but you can play a few. If you wonder why the screen's black, it's just I have my phone down. I don't really want to hold my phone. I'm joking, I will. But I'm in my room again. If God damn it. Oh, it's an eyelasher, nose hair. I don't know how hair gets in my mouth. I don't know if I stick my tongue out. I really don't, but oh my god, it wants to get in my mouth. It's not It's usually random hairs. It's either a hair on my head or it's either hair on my hair on my head. It's either hair on my eyelashes or something. I don't know. I just thought I felt another hair in my mouth. I don't know. It must be my mustache hairs. Because I do lick my lips sometimes, and usually it gets caught. Some of them could fall off, because hair does fall off. Hair can fall off. Anywho. But I'll do anything to get a PS4. Not everything. I won't, I won't, I won't, sleep with a guy to get a PS4. I won't do that, because that's just nasty. I'm straight, not gay. Even if I was gay, I wouldn't be proud of it. I'm just saying I'm not gay though. But anywho, but I'll do a lot of things for it. I'll pay for it. I mean I don't have the money right now, but if I did I'd pay for it. But still, it'd really be cool if I could get one, so I can play that game. But then again, you need a microphone. I mean, you don't need a microphone, but you can get one just to talk to friends, but I really don't need to talk to friends. Not really, but still, it's still a good game. You can play from Jason's. You can play part 2 Jason, part 3, 4, 5. I mean Jason part 5. Jason's not really Jason. He's Roy Burns, and he's the ripoff from A New Beginning. But still a Jason. He could still play as him. Um, we'll talk about him in just a minute. But you can also talk to or not talk to. You can also play as the zombie Jasons, part 6 Jason, one from Jason Lives. You could play as one from New Blood, which is part 7. He's the only one that has the machete. You can equip the other Jasons with a machete now because they updated the game. You can now play you can now use Jasons with the machete. All the other Jasons have different weapons. Part 2 has a pickaxe. Part 3 has an axe. Part 4 has a giant long-handled cleaver. It's a really long handle. You can play, Roy Burns has clippings, or long clippings, or whatever you call them. You know, the hedge trimmer. The hedge trimmers are used to trim hedges. They have the handles, and they look like giant scissors and stuff, with really long scissors. Actually, they do. What else? You can also play, part 6 Jason from Jason Lives. Has a spear, or a fence spear, I can't remember. Something from a fence, I think. I can't remember. It's still cool. Part 7 Jason's the only one has the machete from the New Blood. He's the only one that has the machete. Part 8 Jason is from Jason Takes Manhattan. He has another axe. It's more of a different axe though. Part 3 Jason's axe is more of a wider shaped axe or something. Parts 8 Jason is his axe is more tinier. Part 9 Jason's, the one from Jason Goes to Hell, the Final Friday. He has a double bladed axe, or battle axe or something. Not a specific battle axe, but as like an axe on both sides. Not on both sides of the handle, but the right side has an axe and then the left side has an axe. Where the axe is mostly supposed to be. I don't know, but it's hard to I don't know how to explain that, but still cool. And you can play as Savini Jason. If you don't know who Savini Jason is, he's more of like a fiery version of Jason. Really cool. He's more like a flamey version of him. I like that actually. He has a pitchfork or something like that, or Satan's trident. Or a bit of pitchfork in general. Actually, no, it's a pitchfork. But still, flamey pitchfork, still cool. What else? And if you don't, and Savini Jason also represents Tom Savini. If you don't know who Tom Savini is, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but he's a horror icon. He's a horror legend. He's the one who, I don't know if he's a horror legend, but he's a horror he's the one who's created the Friday. He helped make Friday the 13th. He's more like the special effects and makeup artist, I think, of the series from Paramount. As you will know, Paramount didn't make all the Friday the 13th movies. Paramount only made from movies from 1 to 8. Then from Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason, and the 2009 reboot. Those movies were all made by a different company. I don't know what they were made by. No idea. But they all were taken by a different company. Those are still good movies, but I wish Paramount made more. Still made more, but still. I just wish they made more, but still. enough about Friday the 13th. I just want the game. I just really like the game. The game's actually really good. It's really good. If you don't like Friday the 13th, the movies, you'll definitely like the game. Well, technically, you don't have to watch the movies just to understand the game, but the game happens to kind of has to it does represent the movies. Basically, you got your maps such as Camp Crystal Lake is the first map, which took place in the first movie. Peckneck Lodge took place in part 2, and Higgins Havens took place in part 3. You can also have the Tommy Jarvis house, which was Tommy Jarvis. Um, Tommy Jarvis is in parts 4, 5, and 6. He's young Tommy in the final chapter, which is part 4. And he's also seen in the beginning, teenage Tommy. And then he's also in part 6, which is in Jason Lives, adult Tommy. Or unless he's still a teenager, I don't know. But he's more of adult Tommy. I like how you actually see him in those movies. But he's not in the New Blood, though. Still a good game, though. And of course, the different Jasons have different strengths and weaknesses. I'm not going to go over that because I don't want to talk about too much of the game, but still. There's a lot of games I want for the PS4, especially Star Wars Battlefront 2. I love that game too. I really like that game. It's a really good game, actually. I want that too. I'd rather play Friday the 13th first than play Star Wars. Friday the 13th is a good. I mean, but don't get me wrong. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a good game. It's Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I've been a fan of Star Wars since my mom introduced it to me. It's still a game. Actually, that is true. My mom introduced me to Star Wars. Not when it came out, but as I grew older or something, she introduced it to me, and I've been a Star Wars fan ever since that day, and I just love it. Um, but Friday the 13th, in my opinion, has to be the best. It's not the best game in the world, but it is still good. It's still good. I love horror. Horrors have been a part of my life since I've seen horror. Um, it's more a horror slap. It's more old school horror I like. Friday the 13th is the only series I've seen. It's the only slasher movie I've ever seen. I haven't seen any others. The first movie, actually, excuse me, the very first Friday the 13th movie I've seen, I didn't see the whole movie, but I seen half of it. Well, the first Friday the 13th movie I've seen was part 7, The New Blood, which is kind of weird considering it's movie 7. I didn't see it in theaters because I wasn't born in 1986, or no, not 1986, 1988. I think that's when The New Blood was made because they didn't make anything in 1987. As soon as they made as soon as they made um, Jason Lives, they skipped 1 year, and that's when I think The New Blood was made. Yeah, it was 1988, and then Jason Takes Manhattan was made in 1989, and then yeah, so I wasn't born in 1988. I was born in 2001. But anywho, it was on TV. I was watching TV, and Austin called me in and said, Friday the 13th was on. Want to watch it?" And we thought it was number one. We thought it was number one, but no, it wasn't. But it was movie 7, and then we thought part 2 was that, but it was Jason Takes Manhattan. We only seen half the movie. We didn't see the entire movie. We only seen half of it, like close to the ending, I think. I started watching when we started watching it. It was at the part where they got to the city, not specifically, but when they got to the city, we didn't know it was almost over. And yeah, we see, he's like, "Oh, it's only like this many minutes left." He's like, "You still want to watch it?" "Sure, let's watch it." So we did. It was actually good. I thought it was good for that. And then I finally got the 8 movie collection, and I finally seen it, which was really cool. Um, don't get me started on modern horror. Don't get me started. That is way worse. I don't like it. Why don't I like it? It's because modern horror is just, I feel like it's the same. The only modern horror movies I've seen, The Conjuring 2, it sucked. It wasn't even that scary to me. I actually was scared, but in the end I'm like, "Oh fuck, this wasn't scary. What the heck? Can you give me something that actually will scare me?" Friday the 13th, the 2009 reboot was more scarier than that. It was at night. Of course, it was at night. That was a bad idea. Of course, that was a bad idea. But still, it was a good movie. The 2009 reboot was still good, and it scared me. I had to go upstairs at the end, and I didn't want to. I was fucking scared. I didn't bring a flashlight, but I was like scared. I was like taking slow steps, and I just ran upstairs. I just ran. I'm like one of those kids that ran, and I was still scared. And I ended up coming. I didn't overcome my fear of the dark that day, but I overcame my fears of the dark like years ago. But still, I was still scared to go upstairs. Like, come on, Logan, it's not real. Come on, go upstairs. Come on, you're better than this. You're not a pansy. Stop being a pansy. Stop being scared. Anywho, but the game's just so good. The kills are good too. Just so good. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. What's going on with you guys? Good, good. I don't know why I'm asking that. You guys can't hear me. I don't know why, but I mean, you can decide for yourself. But still, you can't. You can't hear me. Well, you can, but I can't hear you, which is a bad thing because I don't know what you guys are saying. You're probably thinking I'm an idiot. I'm kidding. But anywho, so yeah, that's what's going on with me. That's much. Just talk about some Friday the 13th stuff. Okay, back to modern horror. If you're wondering why I hate modern horror, uh, not like when you know. Oh fuck. Okay, slow down, Logan. Michael Myers had a new movie that came out. It was called the Halloween. It was the remake that came out. Um, it was a remake. It was just called Halloween. It came out. That's not modern horror. It was made in the modern times, so I guess it is modern horror. But I'm not talking about slasher movies. I'm talking about the modern horror that they make now with all the paranormal activity and the ghosts and stuff. That don't get me started on that. That's horrible. It's really bad in my opinion. I mean, it's filmed great. Don't get me wrong, it's filmed great, but just you're watching in a 1 hour movie of just jump scares, basically. You're not being entertained by anything. Like when I watch old horror, when I watch Friday the 13th, I love that stuff. It's kill after kill after kill. With a modern horror, it's scare after jump scare. It's like I want to watch some kills. Like let's get some kills. Like come on. I want to see a bit of blood and gore, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like get me some kills like when Jason like kills someone, it's better when freaking this ghost comes out of nowhere and scares you like it's like when your grandma comes out of the closet nude and it's like being scared by that. It's like, come on, man, that ain't scary. I don't know why I just said that. I don't know why I just said that. It's just like that thing is like, what would a burglar not want to see when he walks into a house? When he breaks in your house, this guy answers the button. Take it, grandma. sorry. I'm gonna stop that. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you suspect something in a horror movie. You suspect kill. My answer is kills. I just love kill. I like being entertained by kills. I could deal with blood and gore on movies, like in a horror movie, but I cannot deal with any blood in real life. I mean, if it's just, I mean, I have bled before. I mean, I do bleed sometimes. I have cut myself before, and I did bleed from those areas, like from a cut or something, or like a skin. I hate when you skin your knees. Hate that shit. But I have bled before, and it doesn't gross me out. But if it's like injuries, if someone's actually bleeding, like if someone's arm was cut and they're like shooting blood or something, or blood's coming out, I'm sorry, I can't deal with that shit. I can't deal with that. I'm out of there. Like, come on, you suspect me to help you? I mean, I'll help, but I just won't look at it. God. Ugh. Every time I see something, if I see a wound or something, I feel something inside. I feel like chills or something. I don't know. I just feel chills. I just feel a weird sensation or something like that, and it doesn't just doesn't go well. I'm like, ugh. Good thing I didn't eat, or I would have lost my lunch or something. Oh my god. So yeah, I just love old horror. I mean, I've never seen any others. I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street. Never seen Halloween. the series. I never seen Scream. I never seen Pinhead or Hellraiser. Never seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Never seen Leprechaun. Never seen Chucky. Hate Chucky. Don't ever watch me. Don't ever get me to watch Chucky. I'll talk about him, but if you want me to talk, if you like Chucky and you want to, if you're a fan of Chucky and you want to talk Chucky about me, all I'm gonna say is I hate him. He's not scary, and two, the movies aren't that good. I never seen them, but I've seen the kill count, and the storyline is just weird. Like he put himself in this position where he transferred his soul into the doll, and now he wants to become human again. Why do it in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do it in the first place if you're just gonna want to do it, if you want to get out of the body? Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, I don't get it. And all he's trying to do is get himself into a human body. Like, really? I don't get it. And then they make the doll again. It's like, oh, the series doesn't need a sequel. And then they're making a new one. It's like, ugh. They're actually making a new one, and I don't like it. It's just weird. They made him even worse. Excuse me. I'm sorry, but it's just bad. It's a slasher movie. I love them, but I think Jason is way better. He's just better. He doesn't talk. I wish there are a lot of slashers that talk way more than slashers that don't talk. The only two slashers that don't talk is Jason and Michael Myers. Well, Jason has made grunts before, actually. I think. I think you've not heard him talk, but like, make him, like, scream in pain or something. I think it was in part 3. I watched part 3, like, I don't know how long ago, but I remember watching part 3, not the first time, but the third time. I've seen part 3 3 times. Can you believe it? But I've seen that 3 times, and when I see it, it's just I heard the girl that okay in one scene this girl was chasing him with a knife. It was like she survives in the end. This woman survives in the end. But she like trying to hack and slash him with the knife and stabs him at Jason in the knee, and I heard him like make a grunt or like make a sound when he feel pain, like oh or something like that. That was bad, but I'm just saying, but still, I just felt like I heard him make a noise or something. I can't remember, but still, I just heard him say something. Anywho, well, still, I'm just not a very big fan of old horror. Like, I mean, I can easily get bored of an old horror movie, of a new horror movie. Like, and when I was watching The Conjuring, I instantly got bored. I got bored so easily, and nothing has even happened. And you know what? I feel like every modern horror movie starts the same. You know, okay, hear me out. Every single horror movie starts. It always starts off with a random family. Doesn't matter who it is. It's always a white family that there's a husband, a mother, there's a husband and a wife, a son and a daughter, and they buy this, and they always find this house. Where are you finding your houses? Where are you finding your houses? Goddamn freaking Crypt TV? Actually, Crypt TV is actually a really good channel. Actually, they do like these really old, really short, scary films. Really cool. I don't watch them at all the time because I hate it. It's fucking scary, man. I can't deal with that shit. But still, okay. Anywho, I mean, even if I watch them in the morning, I can still get scared. I know I'm a scared little bastard. I know. Anywho, but every single horror movie that's made with scary stuff like ghosts, they always buy their houses. Randomly, they always buy a house. A few minutes later, the ghost's there. They always possess the daughter. Why the daughter? Go after the son. What? Why the daughter? It's always the daughter. They always, either they get a priest or some pope or something. I'm very sorry for you Christian viewers. If any of you are Christian, I'm very sorry. I don't mean to be mean. But they always get like a priest or something to deal with the ghost. It's like, why? Just make something new. Just change everything. Everything needs to be changed. everything, just everything needs to be changed. I seen this movie called You're Next. That was actually a pretty good movie. That was a slasher movie. It was just a group of, it was just a family that got killed, and it was a movie about like three killers. One killer had a sheep mask, I think. Another one had a wolf mask, and I think another one had a bear mask, fox mask or something. I can't remember. One of the three. But still, it was a good movie. Such a good movie. It was a really good movie. A lot of good kills. There was a blender kill in one movie. Oh, it was so bad. That was disgusting. That was the most disgusting kill. Also, that other kill. Oh, when this girl ran and got her throat slit by a really thin wire. Oh, I couldn't deal with that. Oh, it was nasty. But still, that was a really bad kill. She smacked this guy. This girl smashed a blender, stuck it to this guy's head, turned it on, and started blending his brain and shit. Oh, disgusting. Sorry if I'm sharing that shit to you. I know it's nasty. Oh, this shit's disgusting. Oh, no. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do this video. I'm pretty sure. Now, if you're all thinking, oh, you're just gonna post this and not gonna post anything at all, I'll post something tomorrow, maybe, if I feel like it. Probably I will. But anyhow, alright. Alright, I'll see you all later in my next video. I'll see you all in the next video. I'll make a video tomorrow, excuse me. Jesus Christ, sorry. But I'll post another video tomorrow. Cheers for watching this video. Cheers for tuning in to this fantastic, good video. That's probably gonna be shit in the future. I'm sorry, but anyway. I'm not saying my videos are shit, but just when you're recording with a phone, it's pretty bad. But still, I make good videos, don't I? Make good videos, don't I? I make really good ones. All right, anyway. So I'll keep posted. I won't keep posted, but I'll not find something, but I'll just make a video tomorrow. But I hope you all have a fantastic afternoon. I say have a good sleep, but that's just kind of weird. But anyhow, have a good afternoon. It's probably, how time is it right now? It's like 8:19, pretty much. Well, where I am right now, because I'm Canadian. Where I am is 8:19. Anywho, so there we go. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next. I'll see you all in my next video, and without further ado, have a good afternoon. And as always,